Hey y'all, it's your girl Erin with LaCkore Couture, and today I'm going to be taking you guys on a behind the scenes tour of my jewelry making studio to show you how I store all my beads, all my jewelry, and all that good stuff. But before we do that, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's get right into it. So over the years, I've had a ton of people ask me, how do you organize all your stuff? What's the best method? So today we're gonna be chatting about all of that. Now, if you're a jewelry designer yourself, or if you just do jewelry as a hobby, this is gonna be super helpful to you because I have tried thousands of ways to store my beads, and this method that I'm using right now is by far my favorite and best. And if you are just a woman who loves jewelry and you're just not sure how to store your jewelry, this is also going to be super helpful to you as well. And while I'm showing you guys all of my amazing creative ways that I store all my beads and jewelry, I am going to give you a little tour of the studio so you can see how I get inspired and where I do all the work and where the magic happens. So over the years, I've tried a ton of different ways. I've used containers like this that you see at all the local art, stores like Joann's and Michael's and Walmart and all that. And I've also used ones like this. I've tried hanging things, just nothing has ever really worked. And when you're working with such small details and little tiny beads like this, it can get really overwhelming really fast. Now, I used to do it where I had this awesome display on my desk, but over the years, as my brand has grown, I have outgrown that system. So it's just like a constant evolution in how to store my stuff. But this is what's working for me as of right now. And you can get a little sneak peek of it right behind me. So that amazing antique piece, I actually got it at a thrift store for like 200 bucks. It is, you guys, it has been a lifesaver for me. See how thin those drawers are? I am literally able to store so much just in one cabinet, where before it was like, okay, a box here, a hanging thing here, this there. Now everything is literally in one place, so organized. I have it all. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, but before I show you this, I did wanna say this because I am all about finding an amazing thrift piece or antique piece that I get at a bargain and then find out what they're really going for online. So this piece is made by Hamilton and it's in like pristine condition. The inside was kind of yuck, so me and my husband actually sanded it all down and we repainted all the inside drawers to make it, functional. But look at this, you guys. On eBay, this piece is going for $3,000. It's the same brand. Mine's an excellent quality. It's obviously, what a steal. Anyway, side note, I just had to tell you guys that because I was so pumped about what an incredible deal I got for 200 bucks, and this thing is going for $3,000 online. But anyway, back to the tour. Okay, so as you can see, this dresser has 20 drawers. That's right, 20 usable drawers for me, which literally it's like the Mecca. So what I found are these awesome little trays. Now, it was kind of a little struggle because these drawers are so thin. This is actually a cabinet that was originally made for maps, to hold different maps back in the day. But I was able to find these incredible little sections, of these little bead holders or, little like craft holders, and I cut the lids off, and this is what I've been using. Now, I wasn't able to get all of them, so what I also do are these. Now, these ones I found at Walmart, and these have been great too. So I kind of have like a little mix match, but just finding that exact height was really the hardest thing ever. But as you can see, I have all my beads so nicely organized. It has been such a game changer for my design process and just for me in general, knowing where all my stuff is, knowing everything is neatly put away. Honestly, you guys, yes, this has been everything to me. Check this out. Yes. Obviously, I have like overflow beads here for stuff that couldn't fit into here, but once these little containers empty, then I cut these and put them in. It's a quick little swap out. But I even keep like storage in this as well. So for example, I'll store in here my jewelry that I've already made. It's kind of a mess right now, so ignore that. But yeah, this little antique map holder has saved my life. Like, I can't even tell you. So sometimes it's all about getting creative with whatever it is that you're using for storage and just making it work. But I am also about something that is aesthetically pleasing, that matches the vibe of my jewelry. So this piece just fit perfectly, because if you've seen any of my jewelry or seen any of my videos before, you know that I love antiques and I love thrift stuff, and I also love to glam it up. So obviously that's why there's a cool mannequin right there. But while we're doing this, I am gonna give you guys a little tour of the studio, so hang on. All right, so when you walk into my office, you will see all of the pretty glam love. I have my amazing display case over here, and I'll show you guys what I do with that. So I am a boy mom, so I have 2 boys, my husband, my dog is a boy, and so I really wanted a space where I can get creative and girly, and so obviously I did the pretty peonies stickers on the wall. I literally got those on Amazon. They're super cute. But then I have this like fun antique piece, which this is like a fun little tea hat, this beautiful antique scarf. This piece right here, this shirt was actually my grandma's from a very long time ago, and I just like love it. Adds a little sparkle to my office. And then a fun little tutu, because why not have a tutu? Again, I don't have daughters, so I have to like get my girly out somehow, and definitely making jewelry is that. Then I have this beautiful antique little mirror that I love. And you may be wondering what the hell this thing is, but you guys, this is like my showpiece in here. So this was my grandma's. My grandma was super eccentric and had wild art in her home. And when she passed away, I wanted this. I've been staring at this thing since I was a little girl. It is so realistic, you guys. I mean, it's insane. Anyway, my husband hates it, so I put her in my office and I love her. And then I have all these little displays on here. I mean, this is like where I take a lot of content pictures. Everything is about content these days. So pretty much my whole office is Instagram ready. It's TikTok ready. So when I want to take a quick picture, or, you know, I need whatever for Instagram, everything is on these cute little displays. Even like where I keep my scissors and stuff are in a cute little thing. And then here's where the magic happens, right here. And of course I had to have a gorgeous suede pink chair, because duh, I had to. And then over here is where I display a lot of my stuff. This is where I take a lot of pictures. So I'll get like really close up. I have my bracelets. This is really helpful. If you don't have one of these bracelet holders, you guys, I would absolutely get that. And then I have these pretty charcuterie boards here that I take a lot of content pictures on. All of this crystal is also from my grandma when she passed away. She loved crystal, and so do I. So I took all of that and I use it for a lot of my content, which I really love. And then I have funny little sayings everywhere that my friends have bought me over the years. And yeah, this is like where the magic happens. Here is my little bulletin board, my kids, and info and whatever. But yeah, this is where I literally live all day, making content, making jewelry, shipping orders out. Oh, and let me show you guys these. So I got these little drawers, and they have been so helpful. So I keep all of my boxes in here. So this is like where all my jewelry boxes go. Here's all of my bubble mailers, and I change those colors periodically just to keep it fun. My handwritten thank you cards. These are my jewelry cards, which I love. And on the back, it has care instructions. And then my little stickers. So yeah, I keep everything super organized. That is the key when you have a small studio space to work with. Keeping everything organized, knowing where everything is, making it aesthetically pleasing. And you guys, I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my studio. So remember, when you're creating a space for you to either make jewelry in, or just a space in your bedroom that you want to store your jewelry in, get creative. You don't always have to buy a necklace form or a bracelet holder. Like, you can use antiques, you can go to a thrift store, you can use so many different things and get creative when you're trying to store your jewelry. So just you always want to think outside the box and try to make it match your aesthetic while also being functional. And if you like this video and want to learn more about my jewelry, make sure you click the description and the link below to help support the channel. And if you want to see more about LaCkore Couture, fashion, fun, jewelry making, click one of the videos above me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.